The next thing I'm going to build is the stop action, which is this 32 position switch that turns each rank of pipes on or off. It prints in 10 parts. None of the parts are identical, so gotta figure out which ones go where before we do anything else. The holes get closer together towards the right because the higher pipes are smaller, and it's possible to put the center segments in backwards. The center segments with these chimneys should have 3 on the left and 5 on the right, so I just did that backwards. That's correct. So these are the 3 layers of the sandwich that makes up the stop action, and they get snapped together by these edges. There are 4 edge pieces which are all unique, and they need to be the right way around and in the right positions. So they each have a different pattern of holes in them, and you need to align those holes with these holes along the side of the outer parts. So I call the outer parts collectively the sleeve, and then the slider slides through the sleeve. 2 of them have these haptic things in them. They both go towards the left end. And then same thing with the right pair of edges. Yeah, that's right. And by process of elimination, that's right. And before I keep going, here's a better view of the parts as they're laid out on my table. The center part of the slider and the 2 centers of the sleeve can both be installed backwards, so make sure they're the right way around. The slider's dovetails are misaligned with the sleeve's dovetails because that way they can't catch on each other when the slider moves. So next, attach the 2 back edges. They just kind of progressively snap on like the mechanism of a freezer bag. Then take the slider, place it in the middle, double check alignment so all the holes should be open simultaneously. Yep. And then place the top half of the sleeve on top and snap it into the back edges. And then finally put the front edges on. And you have a stop action. If you find that it's really hard to move, then you might want to just reprint the slider part using like a slightly lower Z height. So scale it with uniform scale disabled and decrease Z by like 0.1 millimeter and try printing it again. You need 2 of these in the whole instrument, and they are identical. It's just that one is flipped relative to the other. And then to install these, put them the right way around, and they drop into these holes with their chimney things, helping to seal the connection slightly better. There we go. Now, I just put 8 shims here. They're not in the final design, so just pretend these aren't here. Final step is to put the toe board on top of the keyboard, which you're probably not going to be doing it with all the pipes already in there. I'm just doing that because I'm like halfway through filming the pipe instructions when I paused to film the keyboard instructions. So very carefully lower this in. with any luck, not lose all the pipes. Good. And that is the fully assembled organ.